Don't advertise during a recession.
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders.
Stay calm. We've got 3 case studies that explain why you maybe shouldn't cut your marketing budget during these times. Hi guys, I'm Becky from Static Airwaves, a video production company based in rural Wiltshire. Just like you, we've been trying to navigate these turbulent times, and I just wanted to share with you a question that one of our clients asked us. Why should we be investing in our marketing budgets right now? It's a good question. So we hopped on the internet.
Showing off. Figured out how to work the Google on the internet machine.
And what we found was a really interesting article from Forbes about how historically people who have invested in marketing during trying times have come out on top. The most famous of all recessions, the Great Depression, is the backdrop for our first case study. In the 1920s, a company called Post dominated the American cereals market, but they slashed their marketing budget during the Depression. Kellogg's, meanwhile, doubled their marketing budget, and they invested heavily in radio. Kellogg's also focused on R&D, releasing Rice Krispies with Snap, Crackle and Pop. During this time, their profits rose 30% and they became market leaders, and Kellogg's is still market leaders today. This is a case study often cited by marketeers and advertisers. And the moral of the story is, if you instinctively cut your budgets, you'll create a marketing void that your rivals are sure to jump into. For Kellogg's, they took a risk in investing heavily in R&D and in their advertising, but it certainly paid off. McDonald's was such a large and well-known brand that in the recession of the early 1990s, they felt that they could slash their marketing budgets without having that much effect. But rival companies, Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, saw this as an opportunity and strengthened their advertising.
An unexplainable phenomenon haunting Pizza Hut. Is it another worldly spirit compelling these people to eat their pizza the wrong way? No, it's new stuffed crust pizza with a ring of cheese baked in the edge of a totally new, thinner crust.
As a result, sales at Pizza Hut increased by 61%, and at Taco Bell they saw an increase of 40%. The mighty McDonald's, however, saw their sales fall during this period by 28%. Keeping the brand visible and at the top of consumers' minds is absolutely vital. And regardless of how big your brand is, you can't take this for granted. We found an excellent quote on medium.com from Nick Dew, who is the Chief Creative Officer at Covington Design Limited. He said, "The smartest brands realise that it's a long game, so they see the opportunity in challenging times. A lot of people are wondering what will happen next to them, but the most creative leaders will lean in and be better for it. I imagine you'll also see lots of brands rediscover what they truly are at their core coming out of this."
I'll just say this, that we are going through a period of extraordinary turbulence.
Not in generations has Wall Street absorbed the number of body blows it took today.
In every part of the world, every single country is being affected.
The Great Recession of the late noughties brought about misery, closures and job losses across the board. Many online retailers saw a slump in sales, but Amazon saw an increase in sales of 28% in 2009. In Q4 of 2008, Amazon had increased their marketing budget by over 60% in order to support the launch of the Kindle 2. By Christmas 2009, Amazon was selling more ebooks than physical books through their platform. arguably you could say that the success of Kindle and Amazon was very much linked to the fact that it was just the right time for ebooks to bloom. But without the marketing behind it, who's to know if it would have been the success that it is today?
And remember, people, that no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive, and survive, there's still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. Everybody.
Once again, I just wanted to say I wish you all the best for your business and your family. And if you need to speak to anybody about video production, please do give us a call.